Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so before we start with any new technology, okay, so let it be any technology. Okay, let it be any technology. But before we start with the new technology, we need to understand. Okay, so what are the situations made people to think about new technology? Yes or no? See, you are seeing that you are buying something new TV in your home. Okay, what does it mean? You already have a TV, but you are buying new TV. What does it mean? You have some issue with the existing TV. Yes or no?
New features and something like that.
Okay, maybe some features. Okay, so maybe okay, some features are missing in the old TV, and okay, for the new TV. Okay, so I mean for those new features. Okay, so you're joining. What to say? You're buying a new TV. You're buying new TV. Okay, so in the same way, sometime in 2003, okay, 2003 and 2004. Okay, this is the time. Okay, this is the time. Okay, so people were facing many issues with the existing technologies. Okay, existing technologies. When I say existing technologies, you take any technologies, any technology. Okay, that technology may be related to okay, related to development. Okay, so the technology may be related to storage. Or the technology may be related to processing. Or the technology may be related to development. Okay, so any technology you have in the world. Okay, so you will have okay, you will have only these three. Okay, so normally, so when I said development, okay, so you have Java and all. Okay, so okay, let's forget about this development part now. Okay, let us talk about the storage part and processing part. Normally in 2003, 2004. Okay, so what was the majorly used storage actually? Any kind of RDBMS. No? Storage related technologies. Okay, anything related RDBMS or okay, some ETL tools. Okay, informatica. Okay, so like this RDBMS or ETLs. Okay, thermal storage. Okay, so these are the different technologies. Okay, so what were there? I mean, okay, what were in boom at that time? Okay, so any hard SAN, NAS, and all of the SAN, NAS. So these are technologies. Okay, um, which were doing well. Okay, in this time actually 2003, 2004, and okay, so during this time, okay, when it comes to processing, okay, we have Cognos. Okay, so then okay, SAP BO. Okay, so some kind of okay, BI related technologies. Okay, these were the technologies okay, which were there for processing actually. Okay, so people were mainly okay, not only people, companies were mainly concentrating on these technologies only. But okay, every company started feeling difficulty in using these tools. Okay, so why so? Why? Okay, why they are facing difficulty with RDBMs, or why they are facing difficulty with processing? Okay, why they are facing difficulty in generating reports? Okay, so these are all big questions actually. Okay, so definitely there is some issue. Okay, so to avoid this issue, okay, so they have come up with a with some new ideas. Okay, so new softwares or new technologies in the market. Okay, so normally if you take okay any of these tools actually, so you take RDBMS, any RDBMS, it can be Oracle database, or it can be ETL tools, or it can be storage tools. Okay, anything. Okay, so these are all like okay, either I mean most of these tools. Okay, either they store the data or they process the data. Okay, but when I say framework, okay, when I say framework, okay, framework is not designed to okay to do one activity. When I say framework, okay, framework is something like okay, so it is a combination of storage. Okay, plus when I say framework equal to storage plus processing. So all these technologies are okay, like okay, storage is separate. Okay, storage related technologies are processing related technologies. Okay, we don't have technologies okay which can manage both at a time. Okay, when I say framework, it is like okay, storage plus processing. Okay, so at that time, okay, they introduced this technology which is called as Hadoop. Okay, sometime in 2003, 2004. So the Hadoop idea started for the first time. Okay. So now, okay, so we understood that okay, Hadoop concept has started okay sometime in 2003, 2004. Okay, it means okay, we were facing some issues with storage and okay, we were facing some issues with processing. Okay, so these two were not sufficient. Okay, are unable to okay, these two were unable to manage the storage part and processing part. Okay, so first of all, okay, if you want to understand, okay, what solution Hadoop has given for storage problems and processing problems. First of all, we need to understand what is the issue with the storage and what is the issue with the processing. Okay, so what is the issue with okay because okay Hadoop is kind of a technology which has been introduced okay to give a solution for storage problems as well as processing problems. Okay, storage problem and processing problems. Okay, so first of all, okay, what do you mean of storage? First of all, what do you mean of storage? It's a place where you store your data, correct? So the storage can be okay, so it can be on a hard disk, it can be a database, or it can be shared drive. Okay, anything okay where you store your data, so that is called your storage. Okay, clear guys? Are any questions? Clear? Are any questions? Anything, any place where you store your data, it is called as storage. Any place okay, where you use okay your processing capabilities to generate some report. Okay, so that's called processing. Okay, first okay, let us start with the storage issues. Okay, normally storage means it's a place to store data. Where do you store the data, guys? Where do you store your data? Where do you store your data? In hard disk. Yes, okay, we have 60 plus people. Okay, so nobody is talking. Am I speaking a different language? I'm speaking English only.
No, sir. No, no.
Ah, then what's the problem?
Hmm.
Nobody is speaking. Let it be interactive session, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So what I was telling, okay, till now. So sometime in 2003 and 2004, okay, entire industry was facing issues with the existing storage technologies and existing processing technologies. Okay. So to overcome these issues, these issues, okay, there are some companies, okay, okay, there's a company who identified Hadoop, okay, who brought Hadoop technology into market. Okay, so to overcome these issues, okay, so now we know that okay, Hadoop uh, uh, has overcome all these issues. But okay, first of all, let us find what is the issue. How okay, if I directly talk about solution, you may not understand. Okay, what is it? Okay, first of all, okay, let us try to understand what is the issue. If you know what is the issue, then only you will understand what is the solution. Correct?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Okay. First, let us talk about the issue. Okay. First, okay, we will see what are the issues with the existing storage technologies or existing processing technologies. Okay. Let us start with storage. Okay. So when I say storage, normally where do you store your data? You will store your data in a hard disk. Okay. You will store your data in a hard disk. Okay. So what is hard disk? Can I say this is your hard disk? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is your hard disk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
This
sir.
is your hard disk. So now the first question. Okay. Let's say you bought your hard disk. Okay. Can I use this hard disk? Okay, let's say you purchase 1 TB hard disk. When I say 1 TB, how much GB?
1024 GB.
Sorry?
1000 GB.
1024.
1024 GB.
Exactly. Okay, when I say 1 TB hard disk, okay, it is like, okay, if you want to talk in GBs, okay, it will be like 1024 GB. Okay, 1 TB equal to 1024 GB. Okay, now the question, can I use this hard disk without formatting? Huh?
No.
Can I use this hard disk without formatting? Yes, one.
No, sir.
No, we cannot use without formatting.
Yes, yes. 1 second, sir. Some student is calling. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay. So we were talking about hard disk. Okay. So we cannot use this hard disk without formatting it. Correct? What do you mean of hard disk, guys? Okay. Normally, when you buy a hard disk, how it will be? What is hard disk? It is like a magnetic tape. Correct or not? Yes or no? It's a magnetic tape. Okay. So now, so let's say you bought your hard disk. Okay. So normally your hard disk will be like this. Okay. So can I say this is your hard disk?
Yes, sir. It's magnetic.
Hard disk. Okay. So okay, nothing is there on top of it. It's just a magnetic tape. It's just a magnetic tape. Okay. So nothing is there on this magnetic tape now. Okay. Now can I store some data into this hard disk without formatting? Normally, okay, if you see the if you buy any hard disk nowadays, okay, so it will be formatted by default. Actually, it will be formatted by default. You take, okay, even you buy a laptop and all, okay, what they will do, they'll install OS readily. Okay, they'll install OS ready, and okay, they will sell to us. Correct? Okay, while buying itself, okay, we will be having a OS installed on that laptop. But okay, olden days and it was not like that. Okay, some years back. Okay, so if you buy laptop, okay, it will not come with any OS. Okay, so after buying the laptop, if you give to that shop person, he only will install OS, whatever the OS we want. He'll install OS and give it to us. Okay, but now of course, okay, every laptop is coming with OS. That means, okay, so think that, okay, so I got a laptop and okay, but okay, it is not okay installed with any OS and all. It's a brand new laptop. Okay, inside that, okay, I have brand new hard disk. Okay, so now if I want to install OS inside that, okay, so can I install OS without formatting that hard disk? Huh?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Why no? Why formatting actually? Why formatting required to use a disk? Can't I write my data wherever I want? So I have one disk store magnetic tape. Okay, can't I write my data wherever I want? Hmm? Yes, who is this? Okay, creating a lot of noise. Brahmasaya. Brahmasaya. Okay. So I cannot use this hard disk without formatting. Okay. So, but okay, what is format? What is formatting first of all? So definitely without formatting, you cannot use any hard disk. That is for sure.
Cleaning
Okay.
up the disk.
Huh?
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up the disk. Does it mean that okay, when you buy a new hard disk, okay, it will be dirty?
Mm.
It's erasing the data.
Huh?
Erasing the data.
Do you think okay, when you buy a hard disk, okay, it will be having some data on top of it?
Sir, it's
empty-
creating a space.
Sir,
Creating a top of space.
so formatting means allocation and all is being getting defined, right? Where the MBR and where the other things will be allocated,
Okay.
and how the thing
Okay.
will be
Okay.
placed.
Okay. Good, sir. Good. Very good. Okay. See, normally, okay, what you do, guys? Okay, so let's say you have a place to construct your house. Normally, okay, you have a place to construct your house. Initially, this place is empty place. Yes or no? Okay. So what you will do, you'll go to architect and give the plan. Hey, sir, this is our house. This is our site measurement. Okay, can you give me the plan? Okay, so he'll give the plan and he will say that okay, hey, this is the area you use for hall. This is the area you use for kitchen. This is the area you use for master bedroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2. Okay, play area. Okay, so like this, okay, he will divide your entire place into parts and okay, he will give you a plan. Will you agree with me? Huh? So in the same way, okay, in the same way. So when you buy a hard disk, initially it will not be formatted. Okay, and okay, it is just an empty magnetic tape. So you will do format here. You will do format here. Okay, so if you want to use it, you need to format it. Format the disk. Okay. What do you mean of format the disk? Okay, so here, first of all, what is format here? Format is nothing but an algorithm. It means okay, formatting the disk means okay, running you are running, okay, disk format algorithm on the empty disk. Okay, format. Is it an algorithm or not? It's a program, right? Sir, okay, here, okay,
Yes,
Yes, sir.
you are seeing a calculator. What is this calculator? It's a software. It's just a program. Otherwise,
Program.
it's a program. Okay, written in Windows. Okay, so you are opening, okay, some Internet Explorer. Okay, what is this Internet Explorer? It's a program in Windows. Okay, it's a program in Windows. In the same way, okay. So format also, it's an algorithm in Windows. Okay, or it's a program in Windows, okay, which will help you to format your disk. Okay, normally what happens when you format your hard disk? Okay, think like this case. Okay, initially this is your hard disk. Okay, okay, empty magnetic tape. Okay, so when you run format command on your hard disk, first what it will do, it will divide this entire disk into tracks. Okay, so each one here is called as a track. Understood? These are called as a track. Okay, so now each track will be divided into blocks. Okay, so each one here, okay, each small piece here is called as block. Understood? Block. Okay, and now, okay, each block will be further divided into sectors. Okay, so it means, okay, we have an empty magnetic tape. This is empty. Okay, it's a new disk. New disk. Okay, okay, it's a hard disk. It can be new disk or old disk or anything. Okay, so you are running format algorithm. Okay, when you do format algorithm, what it will do? Applying a format algorithm. You're running a format algorithm on top of this hard disk, and what is the output here? Output will be like, okay, so the hard disk, okay, will be divided into, okay, the hard disk will be divided into tracks. Okay, then blocks, then sectors. Understood? Okay, the hard disk will be divided into tracks. Okay, and it will be divided into blocks and sectors. Okay,
Sectors.
so now what is the default size of the block? Okay, do you think it will follow any size? Okay, any size? Okay, here, do you think? So the
One fixed size will be there.
default size of the block is 4 KB. Means, okay, your each track on your hard disk, okay, will be divided into 4 KB blocks. Understood? 4
Yes.
KB blocks. Okay, and okay, is it only 4 KB? So this is like a default. This is by default, guys. Okay, this is by default. Okay, so the each block will be divided into 4 KB. Okay, the size of each block is 4 KB. Okay, but okay, you have an option to change this one. Okay, so you have an option. Okay, you can make it like 8 KB, 16 KB, 32 KB. Okay, okay, 48 KB, okay, 1 MB. Okay, okay, so 48, 128 KB. Okay, 256 KB. Okay, 512 KB. Okay, and okay, so 1 MB up to 1 MB, 2 MB. Okay, so it means, okay, you have an option to select this one. Okay, I will show you. Okay, I'll right click and show you guys here. So right click on, okay, let's say this is my hard disk. Right click on this one. Okay, click on format. When you click on format, okay, so now it is asking, okay, so allocation unit size. Okay, 4096 bytes. What does it mean? How many KB? 4 KB. Okay, but here again the same way I have option for, okay, 16 kilobytes. Okay, 8 KB. Okay, 16 KB. Okay, that's 64 2 6 5 12 KB up to 2 MB. Okay, so what is this? I will tell you. Okay, so this is the block size. Okay, and what is the sector size? Okay, by default the sector size is 512 bytes. Okay, that means, okay, you will have, okay, your hard disk, after formatting your hard disk, okay, your hard disk magnetic tape on top of your hard disk will be divided into tracks. Okay, and each track will be further divided into blocks, and each block will be further divided into sectors. Okay, sectors. Okay, so you understood this concept now.
Yes,
You
sir.
understood this concept or any questions?
Yes, sir.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
So sir, you mean to say if we are adding any new
Yes, sir.
disk to any system, why format is required is because it will define the block size on the disk along with the tracks. Yes.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, no. It is not only. This is not the reason for that, sir. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'll tell you what next. Also, I'll tell you first. Okay. So think that okay, your format algorithm will divide your hard disk into tracks, blocks, and sectors. Okay. Clear? And okay, the default block size of the block is 4 KB.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, there's a lot of noise. Please be on mute if you're not talking. Okay. So default block size is 4 KB and default sector size 512 bits. Okay. So now, okay, let us take the same thing here. Okay, it means okay, if I have a hard disk like this, okay, if I have a hard disk like this, normally it will be divided into like this, right? Okay, so here.
Sir, for tracks also, is there any specific size, sir?
No. Okay, track will be purely based on the size of your hard disk. Okay, so it means okay, so my entire hard disk is divided like this actually. Okay, so if I buy 1 TB hard disk, okay, if I buy 1 TB hard disk like this, okay. Now when I say okay, can I say this is my hard disk guys now? Huh? See, my entire 1 TB hard disk has been divided into 4 KB pieces like this. Okay, so 1 TB, it means how many 4 KB pieces I have? Okay, 1 TB means okay, 1 TB okay, equal to 1024 GB. Okay, 1024 GB. Okay, so how much MB? Okay, so this equal to this into 1024 is this much MB. Okay, then KB, how much KB? This much KB. How much bytes? Okay, these many bytes. One TB equal to these many bytes. Okay, so now here, okay, so 4 KB, right? Okay, we told okay 4 KB. Okay, so so this divided by 4. Okay, so it means okay, so these many. Okay, so 26 crores. Huh? No. Okay, 268 crores. For no. Okay, 26 crores, 84 lakhs, 35,456 blocks. It will be divided into these many blocks. Understood, guys? Are any questions? Okay. See, initially my hard disk was like this actually. Okay, initially my hard disk was like this. Okay, so okay, so this is my hard disk initially. Okay, nothing is there. Everything is empty. Everything is empty. Okay. Now I'm running a format. I'm formatting this hard disk. When I format this hard disk, what is happening? What is happening? This is getting divided into okay. This is getting divided into 4 KB blocks. Okay, 4 KB blocks. Okay, so the center disk is getting divided into 4 KB blocks. How many 4 KB blocks it will be divided into? So here, okay, I will just copy all this. Okay, so this is how my disk is divided, guys. My hard disk is divided. Okay, so now what is the size of each block? Size of each block.
4 KB, sir.
Okay. So it means, okay, your entire hard disk, empty hard disk is divided into 4 KB blocks, and okay, each block is given with a number. Each block is given with a number. Yes or no?
Yes,
Each
sir.
4 KB block is given with a number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is your hard disk. Now, let's say you start writing a file. Okay, let's say you are writing sample.txt file. Okay, sample1.txt file. Okay. Now the question, okay, so now let's say the sample1.txt file, okay, is of, okay, 12 KB guys, or 20 KB file. Okay. So sample.txt, okay, the size of this file is 20 KB. Okay. The content of this file is, the size of the file is 20 KB. The content is, okay, the content here is that, okay, hello, how are you? Okay. Welcome to our first class. This is the content of the file. Okay. What even of content here? The data inside this file. Okay, so if I say sample1.txt, so the data inside this sample1.txt is hello, how are you? Welcome to our first class. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, let's say I will create a small file for you. Okay, sample1.txt. Okay, so here new, okay, text file. Okay, so sample1.txt. Okay, inside this one, okay, now I'm keeping some data like this actually. Okay, and close it. Okay, now this is the file. This is sample1.txt. Now if I open inside this one, open this one, inside this I'll have the content like hello, how are you? Welcome to our first class. Okay, this is the content. Okay, so now, okay, if I store this file, into this hard disk, okay, how it will be stored here? How it will be stored here? Okay, so now what you will do to copy a file into a hard disk? Hardly, okay, you will say Control C, Control V. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
So to
Yes,
copy
sir.
a file, okay, let's say you are using Control C and Control V. Okay, let's say you came to this disk and you press Control V. Okay, what is this Control C and Control V?
Copy and paste, sir.
Huh?
Control
For
C
you it
is
is,
copy,
okay.
sir.
So for you it is copy program. Yes or no? It is a copy.
Yes, sir.
Okay? But for Windows it is a algorithm, copy algorithm. Yes or no? Okay. So then, okay, you have Control V. Okay, for you it is a paste.
Paste.
But it is paste
Paste
algorithm.
algorithm.
So in Windows, okay, everything is an algorithm base. Understood? Okay. Now you are doing, okay, when you say Control C, you are calling copy program on top of this file, and when you say Control V, you are calling, okay, calling paste program on top of this sample1.txt. Okay, let's say now, okay, you did Control C and you did Control V, okay, on this disk. Okay, how this data, how this sample1.txt will be stored in this hard disk? How this data will be stored in this hard disk?
Will be stored into 5 blocks.
Sorry, it will be. So now here, okay, see, your file size is 20 KB, but okay, do you have, okay, single, okay, do you have single space to put 20 KB? Here, okay, how your hard disk is divided? Your hard disk is divided into
4 KB, sir.
4 KB
4
pieces.
KB.
4 KB pieces. Okay. So now whatever, okay, writing, okay, control means, okay, it's a paste algorithm, okay, writing algorithm. Okay, so it is, okay, so double click, okay, you will do double click actually. Okay. So double click on file. Okay, what is this one? Okay. It's a reading algorithm. Understood? It's a reading algorithm. Okay. So now, okay, you started writing algorithm. Okay. So what writing algorithm will do? So now you are saying, okay, you did Control C here and you did Control V in the disk. Okay. So immediately, okay, a writing algorithm is invoked. Immediately, writing algorithm is invoked. Okay. What is, okay, for this writing algorithm, what is the input for this writing algorithm now? What is the input for this writing algorithm? So what it is writing, guys?
Some text or some.
Sample1.txt. Okay. Sample1.txt. This is the input for this writing algorithm. Okay. So what is the output here? Where it should write? It should write on the hard disk. Okay. Now, okay, it has to write on the hard disk. Okay. How it will write in the hard disk? Because okay, my entire hard disk is divided into 4 KB pieces. Okay. Think that okay. So what this writing algorithm will do? Writing algorithm will now cut the data into pieces. Okay. Cut the data into pieces. Okay. Now, how many pieces? What is the size of this one? 20 KB, right?
20 KB.
So now, what is the block? Okay. What is the piece size it will cut into? Here, okay. It is 4 KB, right?
KB.
So now this file will be divided into 4 KB pieces. Okay. Now, this is piece 1. Okay. Piece 2. How many pieces I will get now? If I divide sample.txt, I'll get 5 pieces. I'll get 5 pieces. Okay. So here, okay, what is piece 1 content here? Maybe hello dot how. Okay. Maybe. So piece 2 content is R U. Okay. This way content is welcome. Piece 4 content is to our. Understood, guys? How your data is divided now? Your entire file is divided into small pieces. Will you agree with me till now? Any questions till now, guys?
No, sir.
Any questions till now? Okay, so I hope it is clear. Okay, so what this writing algorithm will do? Writing algorithm will divide this file. Okay, divide this file into pieces. Okay, so and it will write the pieces into these available blocks. Okay, now all are available only, right? No blocks are in use. Okay, think that, guys. Think that. Okay, let's say it is writing P1 into. So P1 into. Okay. Think that. Okay, so it is writing P1 into B1. Okay, so here B1 is in use now. Okay, B1 is used. Okay, so P2. Okay, it will be written into B2. Okay, P3 it will be written into B3. Okay, P4 will be written into B4. P5 will be written into B5. Okay, clear? Are any questions? Clear?
Clear,
Are
sir.
any questions? Okay,
Yes.
so now your file is written. Okay, your file is divided into small pieces, and your file is written into the hard disk blocks. Clear? Okay. Now, once the writing is completed, okay, obviously your writing algorithm will be closed. Okay, so now you will see the file on top of this hard disk. Okay, so now in the same way, what you are trying to do here? What you are trying to do? You are writing one more file, guys. Okay, sample 2.txt. We are writing sample 2.txt. Okay.
Sir, it's stored in conventional manner only, like
Sorry?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry?
The data will be stored like B1, B2, B3, B4 randomly.
No. Okay, at this moment, okay, so I'm going continuously. Okay, we will see, sir. We will see that also. Okay, so now I'm writing second file. Okay, now second file. Okay, I have let's say 12 KB. Okay, so maybe my data. Okay, here. Okay, so I am fine. Okay, and you. This is your data. Only 12 KB. 12 KB data. Now, okay, if you write this 12 KB data into this one, okay, how it will be written again? So again, okay, you will say Control C, Control V. Okay, in the background, okay, writing algorithm will start. For this writing algorithm, sample2.txt is the input. Okay, now sample2.txt will be divided into how many pieces?
3 pieces.
3 pieces. 3 pieces. Okay, it will be divided into 3 pieces, and okay, each piece will be written into here. Okay, so now, okay, see here, first 3 pieces are first 5 pieces are for sample1.txt. Okay, second 3 are for sample2.txt. Okay, now okay, you are writing sample3.txt also. Writing third file also. Okay, let's say this is also like some 24 KB. Okay, 24 KB. Okay, some data here. Okay, so this is the data. Okay. So again, okay, so in this sample3.txt also, okay, if you write this file into hard disk, again this sample3.txt also will be divided into small pieces, okay, of 4 KB and stored into 6 blocks. Right now it is 6 blocks. Okay, it is stored into this one. Okay, so now, okay, the idea here is good, guys. Okay, writing algorithm is good. Now you understood, okay, what is writing algorithm, correct? What writing algorithm is doing? For writing algorithm, the input is, for writing algorithm, the input is your file. Okay, what is output? Dividing the data into your input file into 4 KB pieces and write into the available blocks. Okay, now, okay, if you see here, what are free blocks and what are available blocks? Okay, all the colored blocks are used blocks, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no? But these are all free blocks where I can use to write new files, new data, correct? Correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay. So this is fine, guys. Okay, now I have written sample1.txt, I have written sample2.txt, I have written sample3.txt. Okay, so writing algorithm is completely fine now. Okay, so now I want to read the data. This is the next step. I want to read the data. Okay. So now, okay, normally if you want to read the data, what you will do? If you want to read the data, so if you want to open the file, okay, so normally you will double click on the file, correct? When you double click on the file, it will open and it will show the content, okay, inside this one. Okay, so now you are double clicking on the file. Okay, so when you double click on the file, in the background, what is happening? It is trying to open the file. Okay, so in the, see, double click, it is a reading algorithm, right? Yes or no? Double click on a file is nothing but your reading algorithm. Okay, so now, okay, you are double clicking on the file, okay, on sample1.txt. Okay, now the question is that, okay, so reading algorithm in the backend, reading algorithm will invoke. Reading algorithm will invoke. Okay, so what reading algorithm is doing here? Okay, so we'll do one thing. Okay, we'll put, okay, what writing algorithm is doing. Okay, we'll put into steps case. Okay, we'll put into some steps so that you will understand better. Okay, we'll have a track also for that. Okay, so what writing algorithm is doing? Okay, this is what writing algorithm is doing. Yes, this is the step. Okay, it is, these are the steps it is performing. Okay, so first thing, okay, this is the writing algorithm. Okay, so what it is doing? So first, okay, when you give a file, it will accept the file and okay, it will calculate how many 4 KB blocks required to store the file. Okay, so now if we give 20 KB file, now writing algorithm will check, okay, how many 4 KB blocks are required to store this file. Okay, it means it will divide this by 4. Okay, 20 by 4 means 5. Okay, I need 5 blocks. Now, okay, it will check. Yes.
If the file size is 10 KB, it will fill.
I'll come to that. Okay, I'll come to that. Okay, so now I'm giving round figure, but I'll come to that point also. Okay. Okay, good question. Okay, so writing algorithm first. Okay, what writing algorithm will do? Writing algorithm will check whether we have, okay, those many. Okay, now if I want to write sample1.txt, I need the 5 empty blocks. Okay, now writing algorithm will check on the hard disk whether I have 5 empty blocks or not. Yes, there are many empty blocks. Okay, in that, okay, it is taking 5 empty blocks and okay, and it is taking 5 empty blocks and okay, check whether required free blocks available on the physical hard disk or not. Yes, it is available. If 3 is okay, split the file into pieces, 4 KB pieces. Okay, so give, okay, so store the, okay, store each 4 KB piece into unique block. Okay. So split the file into 4 KB pieces. Inform the disk header to write these pieces into available free blocks. Okay. See, end of the day, writing algorithm is telling to disk header. What is disk header, guys? See here, okay. Can you see this one? There is something, okay, like, okay, this one. This is the disk header. Okay. See, end of the day, your algorithm will inform this disk header. Hey, disk header, please write these 5 blocks into hard disk. Okay. Okay, hard disk. Okay, so now, okay, disk header will write these pieces into available blocks. Okay, this is what the writing algorithm. Okay, now I want to read the same data. Now I have written, okay, in the same way I have written 3 files. Okay, now I want to read sample1.txt. Okay, so now I want to read sample1.txt. So what you will do, you will double click on sample1.txt. Okay, now the question is that, okay, now, okay, how your reading algorithm or disk header will understand, okay, which are the blocks related to sample1.txt. So there are many user blocks, right? See, here there are 5 blocks used for sample1.txt, 3 blocks for sample2.txt, again 6 blocks for sample3.txt. So like that, okay. So whenever you copy any data, the empty blocks will be used for those files. Okay. So now the question is that, okay, so let's say I have, okay, 10,000 blocks filled here. Out of 10,000 blocks, okay. So what are the blocks related to sample1.txt? How disk header will remember this information?
It will be stored in unique blocks. Unique blocks will be allocated to this particular sample one.
Of course, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, now, okay. See, every data is stored into whatever data you are trying to store into hard disk. Okay, that is getting divided into 4 KB pieces, correct? And storing into different blocks. Okay. Now the question is that, okay, how to segregate, how to identify. Okay. So these 5 blocks are for sample.txt. These 3 are for sample2.txt. These 6 blocks are for sample3.txt. How to identify?
So these are stored in FAT.
What is FAT?
Location, file allocation, sir. File allocation.
File allocation?
Table, sir.
Table. Okay. But where is FAT here? Okay, this is here. Okay, we have only magnetic tape, and okay, so all the blocks are divided. I mean, okay, entire magnetic tape is divided to 4 KB blocks. Correct. Where
Yes.
is file allocation table? But what is file allocation table? Okay. So first of all, okay, if I store my data and leave it, okay, tomorrow, see, writing is easy. Wherever I have empty blocks, okay, in that place, okay, I'm writing my data. Okay, there is no problem in that. Okay, but the problem here is that, okay, reading. Okay, reading. Okay, why problem is with the reading? Why problem with reading? Because, okay, so your disk header is just simply writing the blocks here wherever, okay, we have free storage, okay, free blocks, okay, pieces into the blocks wherever we have free, okay, but okay, it is not maintaining any track. Okay, see, nowhere it is telling that, okay, hey, this B1 to B5 are related to sample1.txt, B6 to B8 are related to sample2.txt. Nowhere it is maintaining that information. Okay, so if you don't maintain such kind of information, okay, so tomorrow retrieving the data will be a big task. Will you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
okay,
sir.
let's say there are, okay, some, okay, 100 bags, sir, 100 bags. Okay, all are, okay, all are similar bags, all are the same bags. Okay, so okay, let's say otherwise there are 100 students. Okay, all 100 students, okay, went to a picnic. Okay, went to a picnic. Okay, now each student is having one bag, and okay, unfortunately all the bags are, okay, same color bags, okay, same size bags, or same company bags. Okay, unfortunately. Okay, now, okay, if you put all 100 bags, okay, into one place, into one room, how do you identify which bag is, okay, which bag is related to which student? Is it possible? Normally what people will do to identify?
Note some
What they will do?
badges to each bag.
So maybe they will write with chalk piece. Okay, so they will write, okay, names. Okay, this is, okay, student 1, on this bag student 2, on this bag student 3, like that they will write to identify okay, to identify it easily. Yes or no? Okay, but here, are we writing like this? I mean, is this doing something like that? No, it is not doing something like that. Okay, so what in case, okay, if I have a table like this case, okay, I have a something like serial number, okay, file name, path, owner, permissions, timestamp, okay, size, okay, block numbers, okay, then status. Okay, so think like this, guys. I have a table like this. I have a table like this. Okay, so whatever file, okay, I store into this hard disk, okay. At the end of the file writing process, okay, I maintain something like this, serial number 1, okay, and the file name, sample 1.txt, okay, path, okay, D drive, okay, D drive, okay, then owner Venkata, okay, permissions, okay, read, write, and execute, timestamps. Yes, please be unmute. Please be unmute. Pratyusha. Yeah. Okay. Timestamp. Okay. So this is the timestamp. What time it is created? Size 20 KB. 20 KB. Okay. So block numbers. Okay. So B1 to B1 to B5. Okay. So status active. Okay. So what in case if I maintain something like this case? 2. Sample 2.txt. Sample 3.txt. Okay. So here, this is okay, 12 KB. This is 24 KB. Okay. So here this is like B6 to B8, B9 to B9 to B14. Okay. So if we have some table like this, is it easy to identify now? Tell me.
Yes, sir. It will be easy to retrieve the data.
Okay. So if somebody double click on a file, okay, immediately I'll check in the table. Okay. So so somebody is double click on sample1.txt. Immediately I'll check in this table. Okay. Okay. So he's trying to read sample1.txt. Okay. What are the block numbers for sample1.txt? Block numbers B1 to B5. Okay. So it means, okay, so whatever is there in B1 to B5, I will read it, I'll merge into single content and I'll give it to you. I'll show on the screen. Understood. So normally, if you see here, okay, so hello H is there here. This is piece 1 here. Yes or no? This is piece 1. Okay, this is okay. Inside this one, okay, we have piece 2. Okay, inside this one, okay, we have piece 3. Inside this, okay, we have piece 4. Okay, inside this one, okay, I have piece 5. Or not, guys? Okay, piece 1 is in block 1, piece 2 in block 2. In piece 1, okay, we have hello dot H. In piece 2, I have RU. Okay. RU. Okay. So in piece 3, I have welcome. Okay. Piece 4, okay. 2 hour 5. Okay. Piece 5, RST batch. Okay. But okay. Tomorrow, okay, when I'm reading, okay, first, okay, when you double click on this file, okay, something went wrong with it. Okay. So now, if I have like this, actually, okay, if my data is like this, okay, if my data is like this, okay. So if somebody click on double click on sample1.txt, so immediately reading algorithm will start. Reading algorithm will hand over this. Okay, will check in this table. Okay, what are the blocks related to sample1.txt? It will check here sample1.txt. Okay, so sample1.txt file size is 20 KB. So the blocks used to allocate to write this file is B1 to B5. Okay, B1 to B5. Okay, so now immediately reading algorithm will tell disk header, hey disk header. So you read data from B1 to B5. Okay, and merge into single piece and give it to me. Okay, now what disk header will do? It will read, okay, B1, it will get hello H. Okay, B2, how are you? Okay, welcome to our RST batch. Okay, so it will get each piece, and finally it will form like this actually. If I merge all these 5 pieces, okay, what I will get? What I will get, guys? This is the content I will get. Yes or no?
Sir, here I have one question, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whenever we are writing algorithm, disk header will read that B1 to B5 and then merge, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, it will read from, okay. So first of all, what it will do when you double click on any file, first, okay, in the background reading algorithm will start. Okay, what this reading algorithm will do, reading algorithm will access this table.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, from this table it will find, okay, where is sample1.txt? Okay, yes, okay, here it is sample1.txt. Okay, so what are the blocks number associated with sample1.txt? What are the block numbers? B1 to B5. Okay, so now, okay, it will give to disk header, saying that, hey, disk header, okay, I want data from B1 to B5. Read and give it to me.
Yes, sir. Here was my doubt is if whether that disk header is reading the data from B1 to B5 or reverse, like B5 to
No,
B1.
it will read from B1 to B. See here, okay, is it like B5 to B1 or B1 to B5?
B1 to B5, sir.
In the same order it will read.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, if you give B1 to B1 to B5, it will read B1 to B5 only. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay.
So
sir.
now it is reading B1 to B5.
Sir, excuse me.
Now I got 5 pieces. Yes.
Sir, where the table was usually stored actually.
Okay, coming to that part, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is reading these 5 pieces. Okay, 5 pieces. Okay, and it is merging into single piece. And okay, it is showing on the screen. Okay. Now
Yes,
it is the same case. When I double click on this one, I am seeing, okay, single entire line. Okay, I mean enter data in one line here. But okay, in the hard disk, is it like one place, or okay, it is in 5 pieces?
It will be on five pieces.
Inside hard disk, it is like 5 pieces. But okay, for me, it is showing like one line. But inside hard disk, it is like 5 pieces. Understood?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now the question is that, okay, see, if we have this table, it is easy for me to identify. Okay. So which file data is stored in which blocks? Correct or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
If we don't have this kind of table, then okay, identifying, okay, which block is related to which file is difficult task. We cannot identify which block is related to which file. Correct. Okay. So now, okay, now the question is that, okay, where is this table? Where is this table? Have you ever seen this table, guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You have never seen this table. Okay. Okay. You have never seen this table, but okay. Have you? Okay. Fine. Okay. We will see. Where is this table? First of all. Okay. So first of all, okay. Okay. Can I make this table, okay, in some other hard disk? Huh?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Right?
No.
I cannot put this in some other hard disk. Correct or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I cannot put in some other hard disk. Okay. So it means, okay, this table should be inside my hard disk only. Then only it will be easy for me to read it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's the reason. Okay, normally, okay, when you format your hard disk, okay, normally, what your disk will do? Okay, so your disk will be divided into 2 parts, guys. Understood? Your disk will be divided into 2 parts. Okay. Understood? Okay, so now this is your overall disk. Understood? This is your overall disk. Okay, now your overall disk is divided into 2 parts now. Okay, so one is the place. Okay, so one is the place, and this is the place where it will maintain the table. Okay, so do you have any name for this table, guys?
Yes, sir. File allocation table.
Exactly. So the name of this table is file allocation table. Okay, so FAT, file allocation table. This is the name of the table. Okay, clear? Are any questions? Okay. So now, okay, when you format your hard disk, what your hard disk, okay, what your formatting algorithm will do, okay. So it will take your entire disk, it will divide the disk into 4 KB parts, okay, entire disk into 4 KB parts, but okay, it will reserve
Excuse
some
me.
space, okay, for file allocation table, okay, file allocation table, reserve some space for file allocation table. Now, if you come here, okay, here, it is reserving some space here, okay, some space it is reserving, okay, this some space is called as file allocation table. And okay, so this is the structure of your file allocation table. Okay, so normally, okay, so when you format your algorithm, okay, so this table will be empty table. Do you have anything inside this one?
No, sir.
So it means, okay, so it is a empty table, empty allocation, file allocation table. Okay, so normally how much space, okay, will be used, okay, on hard disk, how much space will be used to maintain this file allocation table? Okay, normally this is 10% of the disk. Understood? Okay. So 10% of total disk. So now, okay, suppose, okay, if it is 1 TB, okay, what will be this? Okay, this is a reserved space. This is a reserved space for file allocation table. Okay. This is the reserved space for file allocation table. Okay. Who will reserve this space? This character only will reserve the space. Okay. So now, okay, this is how much, okay, what will be the size of this space? 10% of the disk. Okay. What is this? What information you store inside this one now?
Block
Okay.
details.
Otherwise, okay, so now, okay, you take this scenario, same scenario, okay. Now you write, okay, sample1.txt here. Okay. Now you write sample1.txt. Okay. Now sample1.txt blocks will be started writing from here. Understood? Okay. So once it is done, okay, so immediately, okay, start updating this in this table.
Allocation table. Okay.
Understood? It will start updating into this table. This is a reserved space. Can I say? Okay, so this is the reserved space. This is the reserved space, guys. Reserved space for file allocation table. Okay, so in this table it will update. Okay, so initially this table is empty. Yes or no? Initially this table is empty. Okay, whenever you start, Kavita madam, guys, okay, see, if you don't keep on mute, okay, you are disturbing almost like 60 to 70 people. Please understand. And okay, when you are attending the classes, try to sit in a separate room, okay, where you should not have any different disturbances and all. Okay, please. Okay, so now this is the reserved space. Okay, and okay, this is the content, okay, stored in the reserved space. Okay, this is the table which is available inside this one. Okay, initially when you don't have any data, okay, so this is empty table here. So this place also empty. This place is nothing but this table, guys. Understood? This place is nothing but this table. Okay. Initially, this table is empty. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Initially, this table is empty. Okay. Initially, when you format your hard disk, what will happen? Your hard disk will be divided into 4 KB tracks, blocks, and sectors, and there will be 10% of the disk, okay, space, okay, reserved for your file allocation table. Understand? Okay. So now what is the difference between this data and okay, this data, guys? What is the difference between what is this data, what is this, and what is this? Can I say this is actual data? Huh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then what is this one?
Logical distribution.
Sir, okay, this is information about your data, correct?
Yes, sir.
So,
The other thing is like it
This
contains
may
the
be
address
called,
of the data.
sir, this
Sorry?
may be called, sir, this may be called as metadata.
exactly,
Data
sir.
about data, metadata.
Exactly, sir. Okay. So now here, okay. So this is the place where disk will store metadata. What do you mean of metadata? When I say metadata, it is information about your data. Okay. So this is the place where it will store the actual data. Understood? Okay. So here, your disk is using only 90% of the space. Okay. Metadata space is okay. Metadata space is nearly 10% of the disk.
10%.
And actual data size is 90%. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is called as a metadata place, and this is called as actual data place. Understood? Understood? Or any question?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. So now, okay, have you ever seen metadata place? Metadata place. Okay. Yes. Okay. You might have not seen metadata place, but okay, let's say you purchase 1 TB hard disk. 1 TB means 1024 GB. Okay.
Yes.
But after formatting, okay, if you right click on the disk and see what is the total space it will show.
Maybe 900 GB.
Will it
Less
show
than less than 1 to
1024
0. Less than actual size, sir, actually.
Less than actual size. Okay. So see, after formatting, if you right click and see, it will show. Okay. So free space. Okay. Free space. It will show like okay, 924 GB. Okay. You paid for 1024 GB, but okay, when you right click on the disk, it is showing only 924 GB. Okay. Where is that 100 GB? Okay. Then,
Allocated for metadata.
That is
where
used
is
for
that 100 GB? So this 100 GB is a place reserved for your metadata. Understood? Okay. It means okay, if you use entire hard disk, okay, entire hard disk, okay. So to store okay all these blocks metadata, I require this 10% of space. See, if this is okay, our actual data is 50% full, then metadata is also 50% full. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here your disk is empty. Here also it is empty. Okay. Your disk is 50% full. Okay. This also 50% full. Metadata area also. It means okay. So the more data you store, the more metadata will come. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The more data you store, the more metadata will come. Okay. If you store less data, less metadata. More data, more metadata. Okay. So by the time you fill 100% of actual data, okay. So even okay, this also will become 100%. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, okay, so you might have not seen okay this file allocation table, but you might have felt that okay. Now, is it there in your hard disk or not?
Door close.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes, sir, it's there.
you take any storage in the world. This is the concept, guys. You will have 10% reserved for metadata and 90% reserved for actual data. And okay, whenever you write any data into hard disk, your data will be divided into blocks, okay, and stored into different. So here, so whenever I write a file, okay, so let's say I'm writing sample1.txt, okay, what will happen? So after writing sample1.txt, immediately, okay, it update the table like this. Okay, so B1 to B5, so not B1, B2, B5. Now here, B46 to B50. Yes or no? B46 to B50 are used for sample1.txt. Next, okay, you're writing sample2.txt. Okay, this is sample2.txt. Okay, so now, so here you will have sample2.txt, second one. Okay, once the data is written here, okay, now sample.txt, now block numbers are B51 to B52, 53. Okay. Okay. You write, okay, next file, sample3.txt. Okay. This is 24 KB. It means, okay, here it will go for, sorry, so B54 to B54 to B59. Okay. So like this, okay, it will be keep on writing. Okay, so it means, okay, the more blocks you are using, okay, the more and more metadata is getting created or not. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now, okay, if this is 10% full, okay, this also 10% full. Okay, so if this is 50% full or 60% full, so this also will become 60% full. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I hope, okay, you got an idea now that, okay, how, okay, so the data writing here is happening. Okay. What is, okay, you understood what is file allocation table. Okay. What is metadata? What is actual data? Okay. So what happens when you format this one? Okay. See guys, okay, if I don't have this kind of numbers and all, okay. So suppose, okay, I have one layout. Okay. I don't have any house number. Yes or no? I have a layout. Okay, in that, okay, there are, okay, let's say 100 houses. I don't have any numbers, house numbers. How do you identify which is Venkata house, which is Venu house, which is Ravi house, which is Rani house?
Yeah, it's not possible, sir.
Okay, so that's the reason here also. Okay, if we have plain magnetic tape without these numbers, blocks concept, okay, if you store some data, retrieving is a problem. Understood?
Yes, sir.
See, initially you have, okay, plain magnetic tape like this. Okay, so what will happen if you put your data? Okay, if it is not divided into blocks and all, so if you store any data, okay, it is like, okay, you are in a place, okay, without any house numbers and all. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, I am putting sample one here. Okay, is there any so here I am putting sample one.txt here. This is sample one.txt. Okay, same, okay, I'll write sample2.txt. Okay, so here, okay, there is no standard process like, okay, where sample1.txt is available, where sample2 is available, where sample3 is available. Okay, but okay, if the disk is divided into tracks, blocks, sectors like this, okay, and okay, if the disk is divided into metadata section and actual data section, then, okay, it is very, very easy to write the data into hard disk, and it is very, very easy to read the data from hard disk. Okay, so while writing, okay, so you will give the input to the writing algorithm. Writing algorithm will divide we'll check here first. Okay, hey, okay, I want to write, okay, 40 KB file. 40 KB means, okay, 40 by 4. Okay, it means I need 10 blocks, empty blocks. Okay, now it will check whether we have 10 empty blocks or not. We have so many empty blocks. Yes or no? Okay, so I will use, okay, the 10 empty blocks, okay, to write my file. Understood? Okay, once it is written, then, okay, I'll update it here in the set. Then, okay, I'll update in the file allocation table saying that, okay, hey, so this is the file name, and these are the blocks I use to store the data. So all the block numbers it will put, so that, okay, it will be easy for me to read the data tomorrow. If this table is gone, okay, what will happen, guys? See, if this is there, no, okay. Okay, see, this area is, you lost this area, but this area is there. Okay, what will happen?
Data cannot be.
Retrieving data will be a problem.
It is like, okay, you have data, but you don't know which blocks are related to which file. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No. Okay. See, it means, okay, see, if you lose this one, okay, there is no use of this one. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Segregation will be difficult. Okay, see here, your data is in so many blocks. Okay, if you don't have this table, how do you identify? Okay, understand, okay, which blocks are related to which file? No, right? Will you agree with me, guys? Okay,
yes,
so
it's very difficult.
So very difficult to identify which blocks are related to which file. Okay, in the same way, I lost this one. I have only metadata. Is there any use? So this metadata table will say that, okay, sample1.txt is available in B46 to B50. Okay. But if I go to B46 and B50, it is empty. Then what is the use?
No, sir, no use.
Okay. It means, if actual data is gone, no use. Okay. If, sorry, metadata is gone, no use. If actual data is gone, no use. Okay. So both should be there. Both should be there.
Sir,
Understood.
metadata size also it will be 4 KB, right?
Of course, sir. Metadata also divided to 4 KB pieces. Okay, this table. Okay,
So
inside this
even
result,
100 GB file also it will take the same size, I think so. Metadata block
means, sir, even 100 GB
so
file,
only
200 GB file.
information.
Okay.
Only
Sir,
file
sir, one
information it
thing.
will be available, right? In the
Bandi sir, 1 second. Okay, see, this is the result space to store this table. Correct or not? Okay, so this entire this space contains this table. Correct.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, if you store 1 GB data, so 1 GB means it occupied this much, these many blocks. Okay. Think that it occupied these many blocks, 1 GB data. Okay. So here, so it will write like, so 4, sample 4.txt. So maybe, so these are all same. It is like, you'll put, 1 GB. Okay. 1 GB means, so from where to where? From B60 to B135. Okay, like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it means, the entries at end of the entries will be stored in this table. End of the entries will be stored in this table. Clear now?
They got it, sir.
Okay, so now, okay. So guys, for this, now this is the disk, and the disk is divided into metadata and actual data. Okay, and what is the entry point for your disk, guys? What is the entry point for? What is the starting point for your disk? What is the starting point for your disk?
Master boot record.
Master boot record. Okay. So what is that master boot record? When I say master boot record, so it is a place. Okay. So it is the first sector of outer track. It means, mostly you can take this one like a entry point. Okay. MBR, master boot record. Okay. So this is like entry point of the disk. Understood? Okay. For any place, you will have a main gate, right? Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
in the same way, so for any hard disk also, you'll have a starting point of the hard disk. Okay. So starting point of the hard disk is MBR. Okay. So the next place, in the metadata. So whatever the next place we have, so this is the result for metadata. Okay. You have, so this is the starting point. MBR is the starting point. The rest of the area inside this metadata area, will be reserved for this table. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. So now, you understood the basics of a hard disk. How many of you know all these basics earlier, guys? We are all using hard disk from how many years? But do you know how internally the hard disk is working?
No, sir.
But we are all using, right? See,
Yes.
hard disk is there in every place. Like even you take your smartphone. Smartphone also they will say 8 GB RAM, 128 GB storage. What is this 128 GB storage? End of that is also a disk, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a storage medium inside your mobile. If you buy your 120, your mobile, with 128 GB RAM, if you see the total space, how much space you will see there? Will you see 128 GB?
No, sir.
You will not see. Okay. Nowhere in the world you will see the full disk. If you say 1 TB, you will not get 1 TB. Okay. So you cannot see here 1 TB will be there. Okay. In that 1 TB, 10% space will be reserved for metadata. If you right click on the hard disk and see the free space, it will show the free space, on actual data, not on metadata. So this metadata place is an invisible place. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Invisible place, and it is a reserved space. This is a reserved space. Okay. So now, okay. So here, okay, we are saying that, okay, so we have, okay, this is a table, file allocation table, what we call, okay. Inside this one, okay, we have different entries. Okay. So now, if you write 100 files in the hard disk, how many entries I'll have here? Is
100 entries will be there.
Exactly. For each file, okay. So do you think there will be any file without metadata on the disk?
No, sir. No.
No. Okay. So there won't be any file without metadata. If there is any file without metadata, that is a useless data. Understand? Okay. So if I have 100 files on, if you store 100 files on the disk, okay, you will have 100 entries on the metadata. Got it? Got it, guys. Okay.
Yes,
And okay, each entry in this table is called as, okay, in this table is called as, okay, inode. Inode. How many of you know what I heard that? Okay, inode. So each entry in this table is called as inode. Okay. So instead of saying that, okay, we have 4 files, I will say we have 4 inodes. What do you mean of we have 4 inodes?
We are having 4 entries, I mean 4 metadata.
Information.
So when I say we have 4 inodes, it means, okay, we have 4 files stored on the hard disk. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay. So we have 4 files stored on the hard disk. That is the meaning of inodes. Okay. So now, okay, slowly, okay, let us go back to our PPT here. Okay, understanding the file system. Additionally, actual data and metadata of the file system will sit on the same hard disk. Okay, additionally, so the metadata and actual data both will sit on the same hard disk. That is the reason. If you disconnect your external hard disk, okay, from one place and connect it to another place, then also it is showing, okay, data. The reason is that, okay, so your metadata, actual data, both are in the same place. Understood? Okay. Traditionally, these two will be in the same place. Okay. Now, okay, what is MBR? MBR is the master boot record, which is the outer track. Okay, when you see, you cannot use hard disk without formatting. Okay, so if you format the hard disk, okay, what will happen? Your hard disk will be divided into blocks first. Tracks. Okay, then blocks and sectors. Okay, normally the block size will be 4 KB. The default block size will be 4 KB. The default sector size will be 512 bytes. Okay, so this is the, okay, so when you format, okay, it will be divided into tracks, blocks, and sectors, and okay, it will reserve some space. Can you see this one? Okay, there's dots here. Okay, so this is the reserved space which it is keeping for what? File allocation table. Okay, every hard disk will reserve nearly 10% of the storage. 10% of the storage. Okay, on the hard disk for metadata. Okay, that 10% storage is a invisible storage. You cannot see that. Okay, even if you right click on the disk, okay, it will show what is the free space on the actual data area, not metadata area. Got it? Okay, so now you know what is file allocation table. So file allocation table is a place where your disk will maintain the metadata for each file. Metadata means, okay, what is the file name, what is the file path, who is the owner, okay, what is the timestamp he copied the file, okay, then what is the total size of the file, what is the block numbers, okay, which block, from what block to what block this is used. Okay, all this information will be stored in the metadata, in the file allocation table. Okay, and what is inode? When I say inode is like, okay, the each file entry in the file allocation table, each entry in the file allocation table is called as one inode. Clear? Are any questions? Clear? Are any questions still now?
What is
Yes,
master boot record?
Master boot record is like an entry point of your hard disk. Okay, if MBR is corrupted, then you cannot access the disk. If MBR is corrupted, means, okay, it means, okay, the main gate is closed to enter inside this disk. Okay.
Sir,
if
what
MBR
will,
is,
sir, what will happen if you are trying to format twice the hard disk?
Okay, suppose, okay, what will happen if you try to format the disk? Okay, what it will do, it will empty the, okay, second, okay, now, okay, this is my current situation of the disk. Okay, when you format, what will happen? Okay, it will delete all these things and it will make everything as empty. Understood?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
Actually, without entering any data, I'm trying to format that disk files at a time.
Same thing. It will do. It will check whether it is already formatted or not. Yes, it will not do anything.
Okay. So
You
if
format twice, okay, it will not do anything. Okay, it will check for the first time. Okay, first time, okay, it will check whether the whether this actual metadata, okay, file LKS table is created or not. Okay, whether it is empty or not. Okay, whether blocks are empty or not. It will check everything for the first time. Okay, if not, okay, it will create the structure like this. And second time, if you do the format, okay, it will be quick actually. Okay, it will not take much time because everything is readily available.
Oh,
got it?
Yes.
Sure. Say that there are like 3 samples like the previously thing. Like
yes, sir.
The file is already allocated.
Yes.
Now sample 1, say you were like 20 KB previously. Now
okay.
I edit the file.
Okay.
And now the size increases to 22 or 24 KB.
Exactly.
Now what happens in this case? Like, will the adjacent block be moved, or will the empty block space will be occupied to store the data?
No, sir. Okay. So there are 2 scenarios. Okay, let us talk about that. Okay. First thing. Okay. So yes, okay, Monica asked this question earlier. Okay. What the first question, sir? Okay, what in case if I put, okay, let's say 5 KB file? What will happen if I put 5 KB file, guys? I'll answer you, sir. Okay. 2 points. Okay. I told even her also. I told I will answer later. Now I'm answering her question. I'll answer after this. I will answer your question also. Okay. So what will happen if I store 5 KB data? What will happen, guys?
4 KB
So
stored.
this is okay.
Block
It will fill in 2 blocks.
It will be divided into how many pieces? It will be okay. So this is 5 KB. It will divide into how many pieces, guys?
2 pieces, sir.
Okay, so 2 pieces. Okay, piece 1. Okay. Piece 2. What is the data inside piece 1?
4 KB data.
4 KB data.
4 KB. Okay. Inside piece 2?
1 KB.
1 KB.
1 KB.
1 KB. Okay. So now, okay, what I will do? Okay. So, okay, for first piece, no problem, right?
Yes, sir.
For first piece, no problem. Okay, so I can put it like this actually. For first piece, okay, maybe I'll put it like this. Okay. What about second piece? Second piece, okay. The size of this block is how much?
4 KB.
4 KB. But okay, how much data you are putting here? Are you
1
putting
KB,
4
sir.
KB or
1 KB.
1 KB
1
only?
KB.
So you are putting only 1 KB. You are not putting 4 KB. Okay. So now, okay, so it means this block also used. Okay. Now,
Yes,
so let's say it will update like, okay, so it is B36, B136 to B137. Okay. It is updated this table. This is fine. Okay. Till this it is fine. Okay. Now the question, okay. Now the question is that, okay, what about this? Okay. Okay. Here, okay, there are 3 KB. There is 3 KB empty space in this block. What will happen to that 3 KB empty space?
It will be free only, sir.
It will be free only, or it will be used by some other file?
No,
No,
sir.
it will not be used by other files.
Huh?
It will not be used by other files.
It will be used by some other file, sir. After.
Okay.
No, if it is using, overlap data.
We cannot use.
Okay. Sir, we will do one thing, sir. Okay. Normally, okay, so, okay, you take your phone book, sir. Mobile phone book. So you can add a new contacts, right? Add new contact. You are trying to add new contact. Okay. Normally, when I say mobile number, how many digits it will allow? When you add a new contact, okay, you will build a mobile number. Okay. So let's say this is the mobile number. I'm just giving an example. Okay. So this is the 10 digits it will allow. Okay. But do you think, okay, the mobile number is 10 digits for everything in the world?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So you take
No,
this one.
sir.
Okay. So
No, sir.
you take police. This is okay. Let's say this is Venkata number. Okay. You take police number. Is it okay? Is it 10 digits or okay? So 100.
3 digits.
Okay. Now you have okay railway inquiry. Okay. So 139. Okay. So since okay you have okay see normally when I say contact means okay it should have 10 digits, correct? Okay. Since okay you have okay. Since you have okay only put digits. Can you put okay the railways also next to this one? What will happen if you put railways also next to this one?
I mean, that is incorrect data.
So if you call police also, it will not go. If you call railways also, it will not go. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It means okay, merging of two different data here. Okay, that is the reason. Okay. If you store police number, the remaining 7 digit space is waste only. If you store railways also, here also 7 digit space is waste only. Okay, in the same way. Okay. Here, okay, I have okay, my block size is 4 KB, but if you put 1 KB, the remaining 3 KB is waste only. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will not be used. Okay, that's the first point. Okay. So, Monica, it is clear for you? Your question? Is she there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So next question, sir. Okay. So now file is like a 20 KB, sir. Now file is 20 KB. Okay. So this is a Venkata Prasada. This question. Okay. So file is 20 KB. So it is divided to piece 1 to piece 2, piece 3, piece 4, piece 5. Okay. Each piece is 4 KB, 4 KB. Correct? Now storing, there is no problem, no wastage also here. Okay. Now, okay, let's say you added this to, okay, added, okay, you open this file and okay, you modified this file, okay, you added some extra content and saved it. Okay. You added extra 3, okay, 4 KB. You made it to 4 KB now. Okay. Now, is it like extra piece or not now? Where this extra 4 KB will sit? You appended some data to this file. Now the file size is 24 KB. Okay. Maybe this extra piece okay, will go and sit here. Six will be like 4 KB. 4 KB. Okay. So, but okay, here this is in B46. B46. Okay. B47, B48, B49. Okay. But this is B138. Understood, sir? Now.
Yes, sir. Like it will go and sit on the empty space.
It
will be allocated in the metadata.
Exactly. So now that will be updated here. Okay. So now, so it will update in the metadata. Okay. So sample1.txt has become 24 KB now. So B46 to B50, comma
B134.
B138. Understood?
Yes, sir. That means whatever the changes we have made, definitely it will be updated in the metadata.
Exactly, sir. Yeah. Whatever changes you make, it will be updated in the metadata. Okay. Okay. So from beginning of the class, okay, we started like okay, there are some problems with hard disk. Okay. But okay, till now, did we see any problem here, guys? Did we see any problem?
Not yet, sir.
Everything is going smoothly, right? Okay. So you are writing a file, okay, it is getting written here. Okay. Yes or no? Everything is going smoothly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
where problem will arrive? Okay, we will see here, guys. Okay. So where problem will arrive or when problem will arrive? Okay. Guys, have you ever observed this scenario that okay, when you purchase new hard disk, that time it will be very fast. Okay. If you keep on using this hard disk, okay, after some time it will become slow. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Why so, sir?
It has to check for each.
The storage will be full, sir. The data is
Is it because of that? Okay. Now let us take this scenario, sir. Okay. So now I'm writing a file. Okay. I'm writing a small file here. Okay. I'm writing a small file. This is one file. Then I'm writing a big file. Big file. Okay. So what is this file? Let's say. So this is okay. Sixth file. Okay. I'm writing sample 6. Okay. The block numbers are from okay. So from this, sir. B139 to 142. 142. Okay. Okay, so I have written one more file also. Okay, so this is 7th file. Okay. It's okay. After understanding the concept, now I'm talking about the problem now. What is the problem? Okay. 7th file B1432
B195.
Okay, 195. Yeah, 195. Okay. So now like this, okay, so I have one more file here, guys. Okay, so I have one more file here. Okay, so till this one also, okay, this is the same file, you can say. B202, you take it. Okay, so next, okay, here okay, I have one more file, guys. Okay, I have again one more file B203 okay, so this is like sample 8.txt. (203 to 206). Okay, again we have a big file. So, okay, like this, okay, so, okay, one fine day, your disk has become full, guys. One fine day, your disk has become full. Okay, so now, okay, you stored, okay, file. This is okay, so each color is one file, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5, file 6, file 7, file 8, okay, like this, okay, so this is how you stored your file. Now, okay, if you right click on the hard disk, okay, what it will show? Free space 0. Yes or no?
Yes,
so
sir.
now if I right click on this hard disk, so it will show free space equal to 0 bytes. Yes or no? Or 0 KB. Okay. So now the question, okay. Now I'm deleting 3 files, guys. Okay. Let's say I'm deleting this file. Okay. When I delete this file, okay, let's say this is the file for, okay, which one? Sample 7.txt, sample, okay, 6.txt. Okay. I'm deleting this file. When I delete this file, what will happen? This will be empty. Yes or no? Okay, I'm deleting even this file also. This also empty. Okay, I'm deleting this file. This also empty. Okay, so now if I right click on this one, how many are empty here, guys?
11 blocks are empty.
Huh?
11 blocks empty, sir.
12 blocks. Okay, so here 4, here 4, here 4. Okay, I deleted 3 files. I deleted. Okay, so total. Now, okay, if I right click on this disk, it will show like, okay, how much is free. Okay, so tolerate, I'll take 3 also like this. Okay, so total 15 blocks are free. It means, okay, so it will tell that, okay, so 15 empty blocks means it will say free space equal to 60 KB. Free space equal to 60 KB. Okay, so now if you write, okay, so now can I write 60 KB file, guys? Now, okay, this hard disk is showing, okay, there are 60 KB empty space. Now I'm writing 60 KB file. What will happen, guys? If I write 60 KB file, okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so it will write 9. Let's say sample 9.txt. Okay, so all these things are fine, but okay, here block numbers will be stored like this: B139 to 142. Right? First thing. Second thing, okay, so B203 to 206. Okay, then B 278 to B284. Will you agree with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
And finally, this will say active.
Sir, but I think it will take some time.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So it means, okay, so how my writing is happening? Earlier my disk was new. Okay, that is the reason I got everything continuous blocks. See, I've written sample 1, I got continuous blocks. Written sample 2, continuous blocks. Sample 3, continuous blocks. Okay, sample 6, sample 7, sample 8. Okay, like this. Okay, everywhere I got continuous blocks. Okay, now my hard disk is full. Okay, when it is full, I cannot do anything actually. I cannot put new data when my hard disk is full. So what I've done, I deleted some files. When I delete some files, okay, is there a rule that okay, I should delete a file okay continuously?
No, sir.
No, right? I can
We
delete
don't
any
want
file,
to.
right? I can delete any file. Okay. So now I deleted this file. So now you got okay, you got empty blocks here. I deleted one more file, I got empty blocks here. I deleted one more file, empty blocks here. Okay. So now if I right click on this one, it is showing okay, free space equal to 60 KB. Okay, now if I start writing, okay, what will happen? So my disk header, okay, so now if I say this is the disk header, what disk header will do? Okay, first, okay, disk header will come to 139. Okay, so it will go from 139 to 140. It will start writing the data till 140. Once it is done, then 142 to it will jump from 142 to 203. Correct or not, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again, okay, it will start writing from 203 to okay 206. Okay, again, okay, it will jump from 206 to 278. Even from here, it will start writing till 284. Okay. Now tell me, guys, how many jumps it is doing now? Disk header. First, it is coming here. Then okay, it is writing 4 blocks. Then okay, jumping here, writing 4 blocks. Jumping here, writing 6 blocks. Okay. So now tell me, okay, do you think writing your data in continuous blocks and writing data into random blocks, okay, you will get the same time? It will take
No, sir.
same time.
No, sir. It will take some time, sir, because it's jumping from one.
Exactly, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So this is the first problem of the disk tax. Okay. Initially, when you purchase the disk, okay, it is fine. Okay, but okay, when people start using the disk, okay, when they start loading the data, deleting the data, loading data, deleting the data, okay, then one fine day, what will happen? Okay, your disk will enter into a situation that okay, you will not get continuous blocks to write your data. Okay. So when you don't get continuous blocks to write your data, okay, and okay, this is not only problem with writing, even reading also problem, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
now if you want to read the data, disk header will jump here, it will read first 4 blocks, then jump here first 4 blocks, jump here 6 blocks. Okay, so writing is a problem and reading also problem. Okay, and okay, do you know okay, what is this time called? Actually, there is a technical word for this actually, seek time. Okay, so when your data is not stored in continuous blocks, okay, this will impact the seek time of your data. Okay, this is the first drawback of your hard disk. Your hard disks are very good when you buy newly. Okay, but okay, when you start using this disk, okay, then your hard disks are becoming very slow. The reason here is that your data is not stored in continuous blocks. Initially, you got all empty blocks, so you are able to write the data into continuous blocks. But now it is not the case. Okay, so we'll see this. Oh, did you understand the concept, guys?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So understanding the file writing process. Yes, sir. Yes. Any questions? Okay. So this is understanding file writing process. Okay. So if you take this is as a disk, so okay, first okay, you'll have master boot record starting point, then okay, some reserved space. So from here, okay, your actual data will start writing. Will start writing. Correct. So whenever you start writing, okay, so take that. Okay. So each color is one file. Okay. You may have small files. You may have big files also. Okay. But however, okay, while writing, okay, when your disk is empty, okay, you will get all continuous blocks. Yes or no? So every file will be loaded into continuous blocks only when you have more and more free space on the disk. Okay. But what if my file is stored in non-continuous blocks? Okay, it means okay. See, I have some free blocks here. I have some free blocks here. I have some free blocks here. Okay. So what will happen? Normally, when you will enter into this situation, when your disk is full. Yes or no? Until your disk is full, okay, your disk will be performing very well. But once your disk is full, okay, Then to store load, to put new data, you will delete some old data, correct? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay. So now, okay, when you delete the file, okay, there is no guarantee that okay, you will delete the file in the order you put. Okay, you may delete any file. Okay, that might delete the respective blocks on the disk actually. Okay, think that okay, so then you deleted some file here, some file here, some file here. Okay, so now if you want to write the data like this, or okay, if you want to read the data, okay, so it requires more number of seek. Okay, what is the seek time here? The seek time means okay, the time taken by disk header to jump from one track to other track. This is called seek time. So here it is jumping from one place to other place. Okay, and okay, to read 60 KB, it is jumping so many times. Understood? Understood this? Okay. Okay. So, do you think it is impacting the performance?
Yes, sir. It's impacting.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, it is impacting the performance. Okay. Definitely. See, if all your data is in one place, okay, continuous blocks, performance will be good. If data is not in continuous blocks, okay, then performance is badly hitting. Understood? Okay. So this is one of the major problem, guys. One of the major problem is seek time is the major problem. So when seek time problem will start? When you don't have continuous open blocks, the free blocks to write your data. Okay, in that scenario only, you will have this problem. For new disk, okay, you may not be having a problem. Okay. Yes, okay. Do you know one algorithm, right? Okay, so you will run, okay, what is that? Something, right? Okay. Right click on this, show more options, properties. Okay, so you know what is this one? Defragmentation. Huh? What is this one? Optimize option. What is this option? Optimize option.
No idea.
Huh?
That will reindex the data in the
Exactly, sir. Okay, so you know what will happen when you right click on this
so
one?
output will be more easier and like
Exactly. So when you click on optimize, okay, normally you will click on optimize, okay, to improve the performance of the disk. What this optimize algorithm will do? Okay, it will find okay the files which are stored in non-continuous blocks and it will try to put them in continuous blocks. And okay, to execute this algorithm, you should have at least okay, 40% of the free space on actual data. If 40% of free space is available, then only you can execute, you can use that optimize algorithm. Otherwise, you cannot use it. What this optimize algorithm will do? Optimize algorithm will find all the files which are stored in non-continuous blocks and okay, it will put them into continuous block. Got it? So since it is putting in continuous blocks, the performance will be good. But okay, this optimize algorithm or okay, the defragmentation algorithm will work only if you have some free space on the hard disk. Around 40% free space is required. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so any questions for today? I guess okay, first day okay, I've taken a lot of time. Okay, so but tomorrow onwards, okay, it will be like 2 hours class. Okay, so we'll stop it here. Okay, I don't want to do everything on the first day.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Sir, any questions, please?
Sir, is any file location size is same for 1 GB file or 20 KB file?
How file location is same, sir, here? Okay, let's say 1 GB file. Okay.
Sir.
So what do you mean of okay? So if it is 1 GB file, it will occupy those many 4 KB blocks. 20 KB means it will occupy only 5 blocks.
Yes, sir. But in memory locations.
In metadata location, huh?
Yes, sir.
Metadata location also, okay, see, normally here okay, I'm writing like this, sir, okay, but it will write like this actually.
Okay,
136, 137 like this actually.
Okay.
Okay. So in that scenario, okay, it will become more blocks means okay, more entries will come here. More block numbers will come here.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Here, okay, when I say 139 doesn't mean that okay, it will show like 139, 140, 141, on 142. It will store like this actually.
Okay, sir. It will take more data.
So when you have 1 GB, you will have more block numbers.
Okay, sir.
If you have 20 KB, you will have only less block numbers.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, if I delete the file, the inodes will be deleted, sir.
Okay, see, normally if you delete a file, okay, so this, okay, if you delete a file, okay, let's say you're deleting samplify.txt, okay. So normally what your disk will do, it will convert this like a status as inactive. It means, okay, if any file status is inactive, okay, and these files can, okay, these blocks can be reused. So be that 136, 137 blocks will be reused. Okay, so now you see this recovery softwares, right? Okay, so if data is deleted, okay, they're using some recovery tools, they can recover the data. That's what they say, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
So the recovery tools will see all the inactive blocks. If these blocks are not occupied by somebody else, okay, they will restore these blocks. That is recovery tools. That's what recovery tools will do. It will make it like active. Inactive status will become active status. Understood? That's what happens.
Sir, excuse me.
Ah.
Sir, when please move the table to the right side, sir.
Yes, sir.
When defragmentation is happening, sir. So will it allocate the blocks continuously? You said, right? It will allocate
Yes, sir.
blocks.
Yes, sir. Okay. It will see now. Okay, if the defragmentation is happening, it will find out. Okay, all these blocks, data in all this. Okay, see, this is the file. Okay, which is here. Okay. Okay. After defragmentation, it will put everything into continuous blocks like this.
Will it change the blocks of other?
Block numbers will change right that time.
Yes, sir. But suppose if B139, 140, 142, up to 142, then it has to come in from B203 to 206.
Okay,
right?
maybe, sir. Okay, so here it is like this, right? It is like this now. Okay. Okay. After defragmentation, it may become like, okay, so B. Okay. So B312. Okay. B15. And delete this one.
So
Understood.
to have the defragmentation in an effective way, obviously there should be
some
free space. Okay.
Otherwise, it will not work.
Okay.
If there is no space, free space, okay, you cannot do defragmentation.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
So what it will do, in that free space, it will put continuously.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Got it. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, if the block size is customized like 8 KB or more than that,
okay,
will that be advantage or disadvantage, like speed, seek time and all?
Okay, so suppose, okay, if the block size is increased, suppose, okay, you made it like 8 KB blocks. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you put, okay, let's say you made it 4 KB block, to write 1 KB data. Okay, what will happen? How much is waste here?
Okay.
3 KB. Okay. If you made, okay, like 8 KB block size, okay, you have written 1 KB. How much is waste here?
7 KB.
Okay. Here. So better to go with 4
Okay,
KB. Better to go with 4 KB.
Okay. We cannot reduce less than 4 KB.
You have an option, I guess, right? But okay, again, okay, see here, okay, see one more problem also there, madam, okay. See, if you reduce, okay, what will happen? Let's say if you make it, okay, see now, okay, you see the metadata place also, okay. If you have, okay, so if you have 20 KB file, if your block size is 4 KB, how many blocks you will get?
5.
Okay. Okay, you have 20 KB data, but your block size is 10 KB. How many blocks I'll get? 2 blocks. Correct? Okay. So now, okay, in this table now, if you go with 4 KB, in this table you will put 5 numbers. Okay. If I go with 10 KB, in this table you'll put only 2 numbers. Correct? So if you go with the bigger block size, you will get less metadata.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
If you go with the smaller block size, you will get more metadata. More block numbers to be stored here. Suppose, okay, the same 20 KB, if I store in 2 KB blocks, how many blocks I'll get? 10 blocks. Or no? Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
I need to put numbers here. Then metadata is increasing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But okay, normally say this 2 KB, 3 KB, we will not think too much about that. So that's the reason. Okay. So what the industry is saying, go with the default of 4 KB size.
Sir, one more thing, sir. If we are increasing the size of the blocks, then I mean we cannot utilize the hard disk properly, because for example, if we are increasing the block size as 10 KB means if we want to put only 4 KB or 2 KB data means that complete the data. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Storage will be wasted. Yes. Okay. Okay. So any more questions, guys? I'm happy that you are asking questions. It means you are trying to understand my concepts.
Sir, will you provide material to the mail? Sir, will you send them?
Sir, okay. So I'll come to that. Okay. So okay. So as I told you, okay. So we completed demo on 20th February, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now our first class is on 23rd. 23rd February. Okay. So 24th February, 25th. Okay. So 20. Okay. Today I allowed everyone. Okay. Tomorrow also I will allow. Day after tomorrow also I will allow. Okay. So now, if you want to continue from 26th, okay. Here you will be using same Zoom link. You'll be using same Zoom link. Okay. But okay. I will allow people only who paid the fees. Okay. So this is the date you have to pay and log in. So once you make the payment, okay, fees, then okay, I will add your Gmail ID to. So you make the payment and okay, send me the screenshot. Okay. And okay, along with screenshot, you send me your Gmail ID also. Okay. I will add this Gmail ID to my Zoom group. Okay.
Sir, what about old students?
Okay. 1 second, sir. 1 second. Okay.
Old students. Sir?
I will talk about them also, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here, okay, on 26th, okay, whoever, okay, I mean, if you pay and okay, share the Gmail ID, I will add the Gmail ID to Zoom account. Okay. The people who are added to my Zoom account, they only can log into the classes. Okay. And okay, please don't share your account. Okay. Let's say you made the payment and okay, you may think that okay, fine. Okay. So I will share my credentials with my friend also. Every day it will be tracked. Okay. If you logged in with okay, if 2 people log in with the same user ID password, okay, then okay, it will be tracked. Okay. So please don't do such mistakes. Okay. So make the payment and give me your Gmail ID. I will add it to the group to my Zoom group. Okay. So you will get a link to your mail ID. Activate that link and not from next day onwards. Okay, from 26th onwards. Okay, you'll be, if you click on, you will directly join the class. I no need to allow you and all. Understand? Okay. So this is the situation. Yeah. So this is for new student. And okay, on the same day, once I add you to Zoom, okay, I will add you to Google Drive also. Google Drive is the place where you will have all the softwares. Okay, this explanation documents, everything will be saved to. Okay. So Google Drive access will be given only after making the payment, not immediately. This is for new students. Okay. For old students, okay, yes, okay. For old students also, first 3 classes will be free. Okay. So and I will allow them after 15 classes. Okay. From 4th class, I will not allow them. Okay. I know there are some students, okay, some exceptions. Okay, so please ping me. Okay, I will allow you from day 1 because okay, last time also you missed this for first 15-20 classes. Okay, such people I will allow you from day 1. Okay, I know some names actually. I'll allow only those people. Okay, so if you made the payment and if you join from starting, okay, so then I'll not allow you guys. Okay, please don't force me also. Okay, so old batch students I'll allow you after 15 classes. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So this is what the process here. Thank you all. And okay, see you all tomorrow and the same link. Okay, every day you will be using same link guys to log into our class. And okay guys, okay, so if you feel okay the class is okay, and it is interesting and all, okay, please refer to your friends also. Okay, so I will share the video if they miss, if any of your friends or colleagues also want to join but they missed today class, please let me know. I will share the recording for them. Okay, and they can continue from tomorrow. Clear?
Venkat, can you share your phone pay and Google Pay number again? I missed actually noting down.
Just ping me in WhatsApp, sir. Okay, so you know my WhatsApp number, right? Okay, I will see why I'm not sharing now itself, because I'm giving 3 days time to students. Okay, let them see my class. Okay, if they feel comfortable to listen my classes, then only they will pay and continue. Okay, that's what my idea. I don't want you to feel like hey, first class is good, second class demo is good, but actual classes are not good. Okay, you should not feel like that. That's the reason I'm giving you an option to attend first 3 classes for free of cost. Okay, so on Friday evening you decide whether to continue or not. Okay, if you want to continue, okay, Friday you ping me. Okay, so if you decided, okay, you ping me today also, I'll share the Google Pay or Phone Pay details. Okay, but okay, if you want still time, okay, you wait till Friday, and okay, Friday evening you decide, and if you're okay, send ping me in WhatsApp. Okay, my number is 9342 7000. Okay, so ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, and what next? Okay, I will share the Google Pay, Phone Pay details. Okay, so you make the payment and share the screenshot with me. Okay, and along with the screenshot, you send me the Gmail ID also. Okay, I'll give you the complete access. Okay, okay, guys.
Sir.
Yeah.
So can you tell what are the topics you're going to cover in entire course?
Sir, did you attend the demo? No?
Yes, sir. Yes, I attended.
There I covered, right? Okay.
But in the demo also didn't.
I covered this one, right? What I'll be covering, okay, as part of this course. This one. Okay. Otherwise, okay. So you ping me, sir. Ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll share the course content. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
Venkat, are you going to share some documents on the drive, or how it is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything will be on drive. Okay, but you will get access to drive only after only on Saturday. Okay, Saturday morning I'll give you access.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
I guess you already made the payment, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will do one thing. I'll give you access. Okay.
I have given my mail ID, everything
Yes,
on the
yes,
WhatsApp.
Mail ID. Okay, so I'll give you access. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.